y'all, today is Thursday. Published a video today from Tuesday. I'm just trying to get more footage out to you guys, even if it's in little short forms like that one was. It was only 10 minutes, but I know there's been several that told us they enjoyed videos like that, so maybe we'll try to do it. It's just sometimes it takes a couple of days for Brad to edit, and that don't happen. It's usually compiled. But anyway, that's beside the point. Hope you guys have enjoyed that video. Today we're back out in the shop. Brad just cut the oil filter apart. Wendell wanted to make sure that it wasn't collapsing. It's not collapsing. It looks fine. There's no metal shavings. It looks like it should. So there's no problems with the oil filter. They did go through the lines and all of that the other night. You guys seen that. Cleaned all those up. Got to get those put back on. You can see it made a huge mess just taking them off of the car. There's oil everywhere, so yeah. But anyway, don't really know when we're gonna get the motor back just yet. We just know that everything they found so far, the motor's fine. So we're still trying to see what the issue was. Maybe it was just a fluke. Maybe the oil got too hot. We don't know. We did get an oil cooler. I know Brad showed you guys that in the last video to hopefully help with that, because Wartburg was a place where you get up and get on the wheel. But we don't know. You know, that's kind of been the story of our lives this year, just trying to figure out what's going on. But anyway, I'm working on cleaning out my car. It's the plan tomorrow. We're gonna meet Hunter at PPM and get some new American racers for Smoky Mountain next weekend. So I gotta get my car cleaned out, and then Brad's gonna work on stuff with the car. Not exactly sure what his plan to work on the car with, or work on with the car is. But I'm gonna start working on tires as soon as I get my car cleaned up and cleaned out, because my car is bad. So anyway, that's what we're dealing with. This is...
Anybody ever know there was a thermostat and an oil filter? I guess that's a thermostat. No? Looks like it's just a
spring.
Just a spring, but it's got another spring in here. That was all on the bottom of that. Can't say I've ever
opened up oil filter?
Well, yeah, I've never cut one open until now. So.
Now you know. So we always use the Wix filters, best in the business. Been using them for years and years. Oh, let's give him some soap. He's a little bit earled. All right. What's your plan to work on today, babe?
I want to get the oil cooler and the oil system back together.
Okay.
I want to get the oil system back together, and I want to get the oil cooler on.
Okay. All right.
I'm about to call and get the verdict of the oil filter.
Okay. All right, so that's Brad's plan today, and I'm gonna plan on working on some tires in just a few minutes whenever I get my car cleaned out, so that we have room to get tires tomorrow.
All right, guys, so I'm not really sure what Dallas covered earlier or not, but anyways, we got the oil tank back in, we got the main supply line, we got the oil pump in, got the oil cooler. See, got the oil cooler in. I'm gonna get some weight clamps to go right here on this bar, this dash bar, and run some bracing up to the actual oil cooler itself, which it's pretty sturdy and stout, but I just don't know about a oil cooler there hanging on the deck metal. So we're gonna get some weight clamps tomorrow and make some bracing there before I start putting any more of the oil lines back in. I'm just gonna kind of leave it where it's at. That way we got plenty of room to get in there and work. So everything's going back together pretty good right now. We did get the oil filter cut apart. I'm not sure if she showed you that or not, but we ordered one of these just cheap oil filter coolers, or cutters, I'm sorry, off of Amazon. I think it was like $15, $17, something like that. Got the oil filter cut open. There's no issues inside the oil filter. I think we showed you that earlier, but I wasn't 100% sure if we did or not. Still blows my mind that it looks like there's some type of, I don't know, what you call it, like a thermostat type thing in the bottom of one. I never would have guessed that, but anyways, making progress. Got a good bit of tedious stuff done tonight. We'll have to get that mounted up tomorrow. We're gonna pick some new tires up tomorrow. I'm not sure if we'll mount them or just have them done on the Tire Demon and take them with us and then mount them at Smoky Mountain Saturday, because I don't plan on running them Friday. I plan on running them Saturday. Get some new oil and everything back in the car and all that. Go through everything, make sure nothing's bent setup wise, nothing's where it's not supposed to be, and we should be good to go for Smoky Mountain next week. Be Friday for the makeup race, Saturday for the Topless Outlaw race. We do got some sheet metal work to do, obviously, and I may piddle with that here tonight. I'm not sure what time it is. I don't know, it's a little after 8 o'clock. I think I'm gonna call it a night early tonight because we got a lot of driving to do tomorrow. So I may go ahead and call it a night, kind of clean everything up, tidy everything up. I know this might be a short video. I know we didn't really do an ending video in the shop the other night. We just kind of cut it off, and we just got that video out so you guys could see what was going on and see what our plans was for this weekend and just kind of keep up with us. So appreciate everyone who helps us out. Warp Speed Performance Parts, WJI Enterprise, Fatdaddys Crew, Vinson Race Engines, Next Gen Services, Allsouth Signs and Graphics, BB Designs, Capital Race Cars, Penske Shocks, Brinn Transmission, Stop Tech Brakes, Gorsuch Performance. All you guys over here on YouTube, if you hadn't already, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. That subscribe button truly helps us out a lot. I know you probably get tired of people saying that, and if you don't know why we say that, that truly just helps the channel out, helps it grow. When you hit the subscribe button, it really means a lot. It pushes us out there further, basically. We do got some new merch in the works, so keep an eye out for that. If you've already ordered merch from us, it should be here for Smoky Mountain. If you're in that area, I know we've had a bunch of people say they're going to meet us there at Smoky Mountain for merch. So hopefully we have everything here by then and we can deliver that to you at the track. Thanks to everyone over on Patreon, all of our other social media accounts. If you hadn't checked any of those out, all the links are below in the description. Thanks again to the people who sent us stuff off of our Amazon wish list, and we look forward to getting this thing back ready to go. Hopefully after we get it back ready to go, hopefully we can get all these bugs worked out this time, and we can go put a good showing on at Smoky Mountain. Smoky Mountain's one of my favorite racetracks. Typically I struggle qualifying there for some reason, but seems like we race good there. I think last year with the Topless we started like 16th or so, 15th or 16th. We started pretty deep in the field, and by the end of the night we had a top 4 or 5 car, but we started running hot, and I had to pedal the car just to save the engine, and hopefully we don't have that issue this year, and we can run it all out for 40 laps Saturday night and 25 laps Friday night, and get us some good notes Friday night and roll into Saturday and have a great night from start to finish Saturday, and finally get us a good run with the Topless series. Right now I think we're what, 6th in points. We've missed 2 races, so that's 2 zeros for us. You know, that's probably 5th and maybe 6th is probably going to be about the best we can do in points, unless some of those other guys don't show up or just, you know, unfortunate events. But like I said, I mean, it's just one of those deals. We had planned on running the whole series and just had those issues to where we couldn't, we just didn't feel confident taking the car, and those 2 races, 2 of those races was 2 races that I would have loved to have been at, because I like those racetracks, and the few times I've been there I felt like we've been pretty decent, but you know, it just didn't make any sense to take a car that was struggling and having issues to a race like that. So hopefully we've got all that worked out. Hopefully after this week we can get that monkey off our back and have a good show in the rest of the year. I think there's what, about 6 Topless races left?
Yeah, not me.
There's 5, 6 Topless races left. We plan to be at every single one of them. I'm sure we'll probably find some races in between there, going to some other tracks maybe, or maybe our home track or Buckshot, or you know, somewhere along those lines, and try to find some more racing to do throughout the year, but we are, all that is going to be took into consideration of how all these issues are. Once we get them all worked out, we'll start racing more. But like I said, appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you guys in the shop probably Saturday. We might be down here for a little bit Saturday, if not for sure next week.